Alrighty, let's get a mic check real quick. Make sure everything is working. Alrighty. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to round 5 of the Finca Arenacross series coming to you straight out of Guthrie, Oklahoma. Should be a very, very fun night of racing after that long break that we just had. Not really that long, but it seemed great. So, a little recap from the last round. Uh, well, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry. So the round three, there is no round four results. That is a brain fart moment. We'll see here. Here we go. Alrighty. So a little recap from last week for Pro Class. I'm pretty sure it was Seth Shirley that won. Seth Garrett still your points leader right now with a 6 point lead over Shirley and Reyes. Seth will be looking to try to win tonight to secure his championship hopes for the pro class and I believe the super mini class. He's looking to try and just end those tonight or at least put a little bit of the stress off so he doesn't have to worry about the final round. Really quickly. So yeah, for Super Mini right now, Seth's got a 3 point lead over Reyes, followed by Spicer, who is 4 points behind Reyes. So I mean, there's not a whole lot of room for error. You've got to kind of be on it tonight. It's not really an ideal situation. I know Seth's been battling with some illness, so we'll see how he fares tonight. It should be also interesting because the track was delayed. So instead of the typical 24 hours that people got to kind of practice the track and qualify, there was only about a 5 hour gap of time where they were able to. And I know that will affect the turnout for tonight's race. And that will also definitely kind of affect the scheduling. Because if there's not a. Yeah, so we just got the update. Pro is going to run a Triple Crown format, which is going to be 3 rounds or three main events with Olympic style scoring. Lowest score, I believe, takes the chip. Or not the chip, but the trophy. So, not really sure how that's going to work. I don't really know the points too well for that. I did miss the AMS recap though. So right now, Liam Ruella is holding first place with 83 points, just 7 over Race Cobble. And Race Cobble has got a comfortable gap to Brendan Kelly, who will be in third place. I'm going to say 11 points is the gap between second and third in the championship. So really, it's going to be between Ruella and Cobble. Kelly still has a chance to come out and win tonight. He has won in a previous round, so there's a chance that he comes back and puts himself a lot more closer into title contention. So yeah, that's kind of your recap. I kind of a scattered recap, but we're getting it all sorted out. Okay, so yes, they are running. Alrighty, so some more updates there. If you can't read it, they're going to be running all LCQ and main events, and they'll be alternating all of the mains. So I'm assuming that. Oh no. Oh yeah, no. We still got a strong turnout. It looks like for. Oh yeah, we got a strong turnout for everything else. It looks like so. That should be exciting. I see we got a very special announcement for one of my friends. This will be Probably the only special announcement. He's making his first race tonight, so I'm sure he'll get a little bit of time in there. But yeah, only 8 showed up for the pro class. So really, it looks like it'll just really be between Seth, um, sorry, Seth Garrett, Seth Shirley, Hayden Stevenson, and I mean, really, that entire class, I guess, is all within title contention. So, but I know for the track layout tonight, it's very, we're going to have a very, very tight first turn, as you can see there. Yeah, you can see it. Well, no, you can't. Let's see here. Get everything sorted out for you. So as you see there, it's going to be a very tight first turn. And then you're going to come through this little thing. I think people were just kind of casing into a double. You're going to go over this little table and then the finish line. Then you're going to double, hit the whoops. And then through here, triple single is the line, or you can double double. And then you can either go inside double triple or outside triple double through this section. Hasn't been a whole lot that I know about the double triple through there, but from what I've been told, the lines are about even. So I don't know really. It'll be interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and go on board with the 64 machine of Slicks. She's hoping to get a whole shot tonight. Looks like he will not. I'm not really sure who to give that to. Everyone was down. I think this is just warm up, isn't it? No, this is the heat race. Okay, so right now Liam Ruella will be taking a very commanding lead in this first AMS heat race. And as stated before, low turnout for pros, so we are going to be skipping the pro heat races, and then they'll do the triple crown format. So yeah, Robella's. I mean, yeah, there he is, and then there's second place right now. Jack Hurst, followed by Jordan Miller, Brendan Kelly, and then Dylan McAllis. Hopefully, I got that right on the 162 machine. So Robella already getting around some lap riders. He's really just off to the races. I mean, there's not much more you can say. That was quite the chaotic first turn with, I believe, basically all but 3 riders going down. And unfortunately, we have seen a weird little shift. I know Rowella had to change his name last week after some trouble in the previous, I think it was round three's main event with some riders. So we'll have to kind of see how this pans out. He's gone already. It's a 10.5 second gap. But behind, we got Jack Hurst, who I have not seen race so far. He's making a strong debut performance tonight in this race. Jordan Miller, a VSR rider. I think this will be. Not sure if he made the main events last week. I want to say he did, but I'm unsure. But here we go. Dylan's gonna go for the pass. He's got it. Meanwhile, nothing out front's changed. So we got a 3-way battle here between Dylan, Jordan Miller, and Brendan Kelly. Oh, and that's Jordan Miller down on the VSR. Yeah, the VSR Yamaha. Brendan Kelly's going to go ahead and pass him, and Dylan will maintain that. So as I stated before, with the time frame that these guys had to practice, I don't imagine the races will be super clean tonight. I mean, a 5 hour turnout compared to 24 hours, which really, I mean, if we break down the 24 hours, you realistically probably get about the same amount of time, but I don't know who would really want to practice this track 5 hours straight. But yeah, so Jordan Miller is fifth, Brian Hedge is sixth, Levi Briggs is seventh, Slicks is ninth. He is struggling to get going. That's fine though. And then we have a guy that's not off the gate. Oh, and Ruella will go down to a lap rider. That was the 337 of Brian Hedge that collects him. Dylan makes a mistake. I mean, the gap is 15 seconds between first and second. So I don't think there's really much to worry about. I know we're gonna have a little bit of a battle here for between second, third, and fourth. In fact, third and fourth right now are mixing it up a little bit. Brendan Kelly and Jack Hurst. These two, let's look really quickly. Running about even lap times. Not really even, but it's there. Oh, a lap rider getting collected by Brendan Kelly. Lap riders are definitely going to be a hassle tonight on this track. I mean, this track, they come up quick, it feels like. Luckily, though, I don't think any one of our top guys were affected. But yeah, as you can see, I mean, right now, not really much I can discuss. I mean, not a whole lot's happening other than Clay here battling right now with the 55. Clay's got to be careful. He is a lapped rider who is unfortunately just finding himself in the wrong place at the wrong time. The gap has, I think that gap's dropped. Yeah, no, that gap has dropped significantly between first and second. I didn't even realize that until just now. But anyways, Ruella is going to take a fairly easy win, followed by Dylan McCallus. Hopefully, I didn't butcher that. Brendan Kelly here trying to secure third place. He's really got to. Alrighty, folks. I apologize. I am back. I completely missed all of that. I had something to attend to. I apologize. I do know congratulations to Ruella for taking that win, and I believe it was Brendan Kelly that came out third, and then Dylan finished second. And then I'm pretty sure Miller came across in fourth, and I'm not. Jack Hurst maybe in fourth. I don't know. But here we go. This will be AM seat race number 2. Got a couple of heavy hitters in here. Big one to watch out for are going to be the VSR riders. Race Cobble, to I don't have his gear, but he is a previous winner. He's in title contention right now. Looking to hopefully win tonight and etch out just a little bit of that points gap that is there. think the big thing for him is going to be doing as best as he can and hoping that Rowella maybe just doesn't finish or doesn't finish in a good enough place. Because, I mean, with 2 rounds left, or yeah, really, with 1 round left after this, I mean, 7 point gap, I believe it was. I mean, there's not much there, really. There's not much room left in this series for riders to be making these critical mistakes. I mean, this will really separate everyone. I mean, this will really separate, just your average rider and then your champion for the series. But so far, coming into turn one, Brody Jenner will be getting just an easy hole shot, followed by Gilsdorf, Brandon uh, Walther, another VSR rider that is in here, and then Race Cobble coming across in fourth. And then you got Ethan, Ryan Norton, Keen, and Keegan Faint. So really, I think a big guy we're going to have to watch out for is Race Cobble, who has changed his name to Cable or Case Robble. He gets taken out. I believe that was by Gilsdorf, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, though, as I was saying, it's going to be very critical that we watch for Cobble. I mean, he's in title contention, like I said, very close in points. He cannot afford to miss a main event. I mean, 7 points right now is close, but with the way Rowella's been riding, I mean, last round, those two seem to have kind of struggled. I mean, Cobble was up and down. Rowella was kind of bouncing around between first and third, I believe, if I remember the race correctly. It was 2 weeks ago. So, I mean, both of those guys really have to be on it because Brendan Kelly, I mean, like I said, he's 11 points. It's a little trickier with 2 rounds left to make up 11 points. I mean, even 7 points seems like it's kind of a hard thing to make up, but all it takes really is just one mistake, get in your head, and you're not making it. You're not going to win the title, or, it's going to be a pain in the butt come next week on the final round. So, yeah, but after my long little rant there, we still got Brody Jenner out front, followed by a VSR rider, Brandon Walther. Colby Gilsdorf in third. Race Cobble has climbed back up into fourth. I know, God, he dropped to like sixth or seventh there. So, I mean, he was still close enough, but, gotta definitely keep clean tonight. It's very critical. He seems to be riding a little bit more laid back than usual, but he's definitely looks like he's going for Gilsdorf right now. Maybe not for the takeout, but he's definitely trying to send a message that he's not too happy with the contact previous. Yep, there he goes for it, but he misses and he tucks. Oh no! This is what we're talking about. You got to keep a level head in these situations. That will happen. Probably got the heart rate up a little bit after that mistake. I mean, yeah, there's another guy that gets in his head, kind of goes up the inside. He messes up. That's going to allow Keen and Keegan Faint around. I'm not sure who the rider. Ryan Norton has taken Race Cobble out, and this is what we're talking about. You cannot have these mistakes or allow lapped rider. I mean, there's nothing you can do with the lapped rider, but I don't even think. Come to think about it, I really don't know if Ryan Norton's trying to race. Been a couple cuts there. I'm not sure really what's going on. So I scratch everything I just said. I don't think Cobble really anything he can do about it other than just try not to get hit. But out front, I mean, Nothing's changed. The gap seems to maybe have dropped just a little bit, but it's still Brody Jenner taking a strong race lead or having a strong race lead, but he will crash. So does that allow the 68 of Walther to catch up? I mean, obviously it'll allow him to catch up, but does he make the pass for first? No, but it is going to be awfully close. This looks like it could come down to cuts with the line they're taking. There are cuts there jumping over that red bale. There's a little tiny gap there that can be missed. That will give you a lot of cuts. It could come back to haunt both of these guys. But we got a little bit of a battle here. Gilsdorf is now caught up. I believe that was your leader, Brody Jenner, down. So that's going to allow Walther to make the move for first. Gilsdorf also now back in this for the win. Just about, 2 seconds separates them. That's Brody Jenner, I believe, who's down. Yes, it is. So now two VSR riders are now out front. Jenner is going to get up, though. He's still holding third. Keen Flow now in contention for a podium. Race Cobble here in fourth, just trying to make it through without having to go through the LCQ. That would probably be most ideal for him at this current stage. But yeah, out front, two VSR riders. I'm assuming Walther may have tucked and Gilsdorf hit him. Gilsdorf riding with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He will win, though, followed by Walther. Brody Jenner is going to come home in third, followed by Keen Flow, or Keen, riding for Flow. So we'll have to see. I know the top three guys may have been taking that line. I'll show you really quickly which one I'm talking about. There is just a little bit of a cut right in here. It's kind of easy to get the cut there, so we'll see. I'm not sure though. Just in my experience, I was having some trouble there. But Kobe Gilsdorf, I don't know why I keep calling him Colby, but he has taken the win, followed by Walther, Brody Jenner, Keen, Race Cobble in fourth. So, okay, here we go. So after cuts have been distributed, nothing changes in the top three. Race Cobble will finish in fifth now. So Keen will go ahead and take a fourth place finish. And yeah, only six. No. There was more than six. I was gonna say I thought it was weird that only six riders finished. That's what I was just about to say. But yeah. So we'll be getting ready here for the final heat races of tonight. This will be heat or super mini heat race number 1. As we mentioned at the start of the stream, Seth Garrett is a rider right now looking to expand the gap over Seth Shirley. These two, I believe, 7 points again separate these two guys. Double check my math here. Well, not math, but double check. Oh, okay. So no. That I got it confused with pro class. Pro class, there is only 6 points that, or yeah, 6 points to separate Shirley and Garrett and Reyes. So Shirley and Reyes are kind of tied right now for second. And then Seth Garrett has 76, 6 points ahead of those two. But for Super Mini, I mean, it's still a close gap. 7 points separate the top three guys. Seth Garrett with 81, Reyes with 78 points, and Sonny Spicer with 74. So really, it's critical again for those guys to be able to get through the heat races, and especially, if worse comes to worse, getting through the LCQ. So we'll have to kind of see. This is gonna be a little heavy hitter of a class. Got Hayden Stevenson. We are double gated. Seth Garrett there in the back behind Seth Shirley. Those three are your guys to watch. 84, 44, 97. But so far off the start, I think I gotta give that whole shot to Rogan. I'm not too sure. That one was really close. But Estrella is gonna come out in first, following all the pile ups. Seth Shirley in second. Race Cobble in third. Losing my train of thought here. Ethan, I believe that's McMorris in fifth. Yeah, there's just a lot going on right now. That was not Seth Garrett. That was behind. I am so sorry. That was Jordan Miller. So Seth Garrett, I don't believe is in this one. He'll probably be in the next one. But I mean, surely. I mean, one thing I can't say right now is this battle kind of unfolds. Is Shirley has definitely been one to watch the last few weeks. She's just lightning fast on any bike, any track, it feels like. I mean, yeah, I mean, I think the gap was like 20 seconds or something like that in both of his heat race or both main event finishes last week. So, yeah, but as this battle unfolds, I mean, you can just see the intensity right now between Estrella and Seth Shirley. Estrella looking to get the optimal gate pick. I believe that, yeah, no, he's still up. It was Race Cobble that had gone down. My bad, my bad, my bad. Oh boy, they're getting into a slew of lapped riders right now. These two still though, I mean, not a big gap at all, but it's still been the same. Shirley goes for the move. Oh, Shirley messes up though. He definitely had that pass. Estrella is gonna stick it through the turn though. Never a doubt that it's, oh, it's all right. A little bit of a bobble there. He saves it. Says Shirley with a mistake. Race Cobble now in the mix with Shirley. I mean, 1, 2, and 3 right here. This is gonna be a fun main event, honestly. Lapped riders there, so I guess the best position to watch would be Shirley. We can see all three of these guys. Man, oh, things are getting close. That opens the door for Race Cobble. Shirley sticks it though, unfazed by the challenge by Race Cobble. So your order's still going to remain the same. Cobble, I looks like may have made a little bobble there in that little flat hand turn. Shirley with a bold attempt to pass in the whoops, he goes down. Estrella now with a nice little lead. Probably only a few seconds, but I mean, anything helps to alleviate the pressure. That's got to be a weight off of his shoulder, hearing that he does not have to deal with Shirley right now. So Shirley did not lose third. He only drops back one. Hayden Stevenson in fourth. Ryan Fleming in fifth, battling Hayden Stevenson there. Gonna go back out front though, where a lapped rider, I believe that's Rogan McIntosh on the 45, is separating Cobble and Estrella. Oh, Estrella's down. So Race Cobble will move into the lead for the Super Mini Heat 1. Kind of interesting. I mean, the gap's still there. Shirley's closing in. I mean, still at least another minute, maybe a minute and a half before this main event or before this heat race is over. Oh, Race Cobble's down. Estrella almost went down, so that's going to allow Shirley back through. And now your order will remain as it was earlier. Ryan Fleming getting around Hayden Stevenson. Timmy, oh, he had the chance there to make the move on Stevenson. No longer an option now. I mean, man. So one key thing Oh, Shirley. I'm not sure. Oh, says Shirley is called for a takeout. I'm not sure why. That's gonna be probably a lot of cuts. That might not allow him straight in. I'm not sure. I think the gap will probably be there, but he definitely is gonna be getting some cuts from that. Estrella, I mean the gap's kind of closing in, but he's still holding on. And that's Shirley down again. So one interesting takeaway from this track compared to the last few, it has not been as smooth with the E-Road. The E-Road this week, the track's kind of been breaking down a lot rougher in the turns as Estrella will not be phased by it and will take the win. Hayden Stevenson moved up into second. I missed that. Race Cobble will finish third. Fleming in fourth. Timmy in fifth. Seth is going to come home in sixth. We'll have to wait and see if cuts affects Ethan McMorris, though. He's going to go ahead and finish in seventh. I can't see that costing 7 seconds. No, Shirley holds on. Everyone holds on. So your winner, Estrella, followed by Stevenson, Race Cobble, and then Ryan Fleming, and then Timmy and Seth will round out. So Shirley will round out your top six. Man, that was close. A lot of pressure was put on Estrella for most of that heat race, and he did a great job, a fine job of holding him off. I mean, there's not much more you could really ask for with that. Quite an impressive race out of those guys. Unfortunate that we saw Shirley drop back. That was, I mean, he's been showing some lightning some lightning pace on that track or on this track. But for this one, oh boy, here's your top three all in this. We'll have Seth Garrett. I think that's. So yeah, we'll have Seth Garrett, Jordan Miller, but J.R. Reyes and Sonny Spicer. So your top three right now at 4 points in this class are all here. Not Estrella. I know Reyes has had a kind of tough run of things the last few weeks, having to go through the LCQ, looking to change that, maybe reclaim that red plate that he had. The only reason that red plate was taken away, if you remember, was round two, I believe it was. There was a lot of contact between him and Spicer that allowed Seth Garrett, who's in the green, to kind of claim it. Estrella, though, with a great start, followed by Seth Garrett, Jordan Miller there, just behind Seth. So we got two Finca riders, and then Jordan Miller, a VSR rider. Side by side, though, is going to be Seth Garrett and Reyes. Garrett makes the move. He's going to hold it through the whoops. Jordan Miller still holds on. Tanner Thorson in fourth. I thought someone went down. Oh, he goes for an aggressive pass. They both lose out there. I'm not sure what the move was. Jordan Miller jumps back on and claims a rider. Oh, that is not a safe entry. That could be protestable. I'm not sure. Something will definitely probably come out of that. Meanwhile, after the first lap chaos, well, technically second, but first, we'll see Seth Garrett in first, J.R. Reyes in second, Noah Karasi moves up into third. This is a rider we haven't seen too much of this season, so kind of interesting. Noah's a very strong rider. I believe he was the 2021, if I'm not mistaken, the 2021 Open AM Supercross champion. Probably was 2021, but yeah. Oh, Seth comes up short. Reyes still not really much is changing out front here. We're looking. So Spicer right now struggling. P7. Gotta catch up. Jordan Miller's off the track. That could be interesting. So yeah, no, Spicer's gonna hold on. So Seth, I mean, he didn't win last week, which he was really devastated by the not taking the win. Oh, a lapped rider! The 672. I'm trying to see Ryan Norton. He's got to get out. He's riding backwards on the track, trying to take Seth Garrett out again. This is appalling that he's even allowed in this. So with that, Reyes has taken the lead. The 672 has taken Seth Garrett out yet again. Ryan Norton has been black flagged, and he will probably not be back for the series. I mean, I gotta keep it professional here, but that wasn't cool. That was not cool to see. So Karasi is now taking the lead out front, followed by Reyes, then Thorson in third. Seth Garrett has dropped back to fifth. And man, I mean, that is not good. I need to do really quickly. Hopefully I got that. Yes, okay, I did get that. Okay, sorry. So yeah, Seth unfortunately being collected. He might not make it through it. I don't know. I mean, everyone's right there. Got to kind of probably collect himself after we did have a bit of an incident. The rider has been taken care of. There's just another malicious punt. Dylan has gone for just an absolute attack on Jordan Miller. Not really sure what's happening here. You tend to get this typically late in a fun race series like this. But not to take anything away right now from the battle between Reyes and Karasi. I mean, these two are neck and neck. I know we missed Reyes passing Karasi, and I do apologize for that. But these two are just. I mean, there's a little bit of a gap there now at the lap the rider. Noah's able to get around him, though, with ease. So these have been a lot more action packed. The last few weeks, we've seen a big gap coming out between first and second. It's usually we've had to watch battles for third, or battles for second, third, maybe even fourth to get any excitement out of the heat races. But these, I mean, these guys are definitely delivering tonight. A lot on the line coming into round 5. I think there's only 6 rounds. So, like I said, there's not really much room for error, and we're seeing a lot of these guys take it a lot more serious. I mean, it is just a fun race, or it's just a fun race, at the end of the day. But, I mean, still fighting for a championship, it means nothing, basically, in the grand scheme of things. But, just a little bragging right, really. Reyes goes down, though, and that will be your second place rider. Noah Karasi going down. Thorson's too far back to really gain from that. Spicer's climbed back to 4th. Seth Garrett has climbed up into 5th now. Definitely looks like he's recollected himself after the incident with the lapped rider, but we missed out front. Reyes has taken the lead, followed by Noah Karasi. Tanner Thorson in 3rd. Sonny Spicer in 4th. Seth Garrett looking like he will come home in 5th. So we'll have to kind of wait. These are the unofficial results as of now. We'll have to kind of wait and see with cuts. I don't think cuts should be a factor in this. I didn't see much cutting. So we'll have to kind of wait and see. These are a lot more action happening in these than what I anticipated. I'm a little out of rhythm. with the whole streaming thing. So now I've got to just kind of recollect my voice, make sure that I'm getting the information and I'm at least making this enjoyable for you guys. We're seeing some stuff in chat that I don't care to see. So yeah, things are winding down here. Ryan Norton has been taken care of. But if we got a little bit of time, I'll show you a little bit around the track. I'm not the best at it. This is what we're talking about with that tight first turn into a little bowl. A lot of guys taking that line. You get this little table with a little flat sweeper into another kind of table style jump again. Then you double into a 180 bowl. I messed it up again. So whatever. Moving on. So you can see here the way the whoops are breaking down. They're cupping, which is actually making them kind of easy. But this line, you're gonna really, I mean, we've seen in the race, you triple it, but with me, I couldn't do it. Then you're just gonna triple, and then you're back, you triple double, and then you're back at the start there. I tried putting together a lap, and I apologize that I was not able to, and I apologize that you had to witness that. So, oh, okay. So this is your LCQ. I'm actually, I'm not sure. Gotta go back through these. Oh, okay. Building LCQs. So we're gonna have a little bit of a short intermission here. We got some colorful language coming out in chat tonight. Not really colorful language, but some trash talk. Not too many people happy with Ryan Norton. Not really surprised there. But yeah, I mean, just to really kind of show you around the track. So this is what I was trying to show you. You're gonna come over this table, a little double into a bowl turn. You're gonna blaze through or blitz through these whoops. Noah kind of messing him up. He's gonna get us the lap though. Realistically, you're gonna want a triple single on a 250. I'm not sure really what the super minis are hitting. It looks like they're tripling though. Then you got the triple double into this tight little flat turn, and then you're back to this section. Just a simple little double into this little table jump, and then a flat corner into another table. And that's really your lap. Now, I'm not too sure what the fast lap was. I do know that I think the fastest unofficial that I saw was a 28.7 around this track. A lot of riders are kind of averaging it would have seemed. Unless you're top pro, you're really averaging probably around maybe high 29s to 32s. Maybe I'm not too sure. So we'll see though. So Ryan Norton on the gate. I'm not sure that's going to happen. But so I believe. So I'm not actually sure how many are going to make it out of the LCQ. I think it's two, maybe three. Trying to piece this together. Someone might have to help me in chat because I'm not sure. But yes. So looking at the LCQ, Brian Hedge is definitely going to be a guy to watch. Ryan Norton still causing chaos out there. I think that he's probably going to need to be. Can't believe they allowed him back on the gate after what he's been doing tonight. We'll have to kind of wait and see. I know right now. This is the man, the myth, the legend. This is new to the game, making his first race, looking to go to the main event, maybe score some points. He will be not I hate to be mean, or I don't want to come off as mean. He will not be one to watch, but there's always a chance. We've seen some crazy, crazy stuff happen. So we got our eyes out for Slicks on that 64. So yeah, based off of what I'm seeing, he, as in Ryan Norton was not allowed to race. Not sure who got that whole shot there. It could have been, could have Carson. I'm not sure. I mean, Slicks is running out here in second right now. Brian Hedge. I mean, things were close there. Oh my God. All but three, half the field down right there in that turn. So yeah, I'm not sure who exactly or how many makes it, but I know that at least top two. I mean, not really a whole lot to commentate over right now. Yeah, the gap quite substantial already Carson Carson and well, I guess Keegan's making a little bit of a climb here. These reasons, I mean, yeah, these two are going back and forth, but it looks like I think that was Hedge that made the pass. No reason for Carson to go up the inside. I really think right now he just wants to ride clean. I don't think he really. I mean, if the win means that much to him, by all means, go for the win. You know, it helps with gate pick, but really, I would think the strategy would just be to secure a qualifying position. Looks like that's what he's doing. I mean, I've seen some crazy things go down in these where first and second ride, then they take each other out, and then they end up not even qualifying. One of them ends up colliding with the other to take them out, and then they just don't qualify. That is a lapped rider, though, getting in the middle of this battle. He's taken care of immediately by Carson. Or, yeah, Carson. I want to make sure. Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's not really much. We're just kind of waiting to see if anything interesting happens. Brian Hedge still holding it down out front. The gap. Not sure who they're. Oh, they're trying to black flag. They're trying to black flag someone for no fucking reason. I apologize. So for those that don't know, oh, we not sure what has happened here. I don't know if this is me. I don't think it's me. Hopefully it's not me, because that would be bad for the live stream. Sorry, really distracted. Yeah, there's not really much to commentate this race, unfortunately. I do apologize. The pro class should be pretty interesting, though, as we build up. So, Brian Hedge is going to win. He will move on to the main events. Carson takes home second. Ethan's going to come home in third. Keegan in fourth. And Slicks is going to come home in fifth. So, not much will really change here after cuts. But, I mean, it shouldn't. The gap there was substantial. Yeah. Oh, man. Things got close there. I believe that is 2 thousandths of a second separated Ethan McMorris. Oh, between Ethan McMorris and Carson. Less than, actually. That's crazy. Yeah, we should be moving out of the LCQs now. Well, no, probably have super mini LCQ, and then we'll be getting into the main events. I'm gonna look for you. So yeah, the super mini LCQ will be coming up next. Alrighty. That was really there's not much to commentate that race, unfortunately. AMs, I mean, I've said it in the past, not to knock on NAM or not to knock on the AMs class. Not much ever really happens. I mean, you get like one or two guys that really just kind of run away with the whole thing, and that's at least what we saw there was one guy run away with it. This one should be entertaining though. We have a few big guys to watch out for. I see Jordan Miller, then Seth Shirley, obviously, right here. That's Rogan McIntosh on the 45. See Jordan Miller. I'm trying to see Brandon Walther, Brian Hedge. I mean, yeah, this one would be a lot closer. Aaron Rockefeller will be running in this as well. Alrighty, so I mean, really, I'm not sure who to watch off the start here. This start is so sketchy with how tight it gets. We're about to see though with the gate drop. Who gets it? Seth Shirley is gonna walk away with it by just a little bit. Yeah, really no surprise. He's one of the big guys to watch. Rogan McIntosh is another huge one to watch. I mean, there are a lot of guys to look out for here. We'll after the end of this lap though, we'll get a running order of who is where. Kind of once all the chaotic stuff dies down. Surely though, I know his. I thought he'd honestly qualified. I thought he rounded out your qualifying position, but he didn't. So after the first full lapper on the track, it'll be Seth Shirley, Aaron Rockefeller, Brandon Walther, Rogan McIntosh, Dylan. I'm gonna say McAllis. McAllis. That's Walther that was down, so that's gonna allow the order to shift a little bit. McIntosh up into third. I mean, I'm not really sure what to watch here. There's a little bit of a gap here, but got a tight little battle here between third, fourth, and fifth. I mean, sixth is there too. Brian Hedge, I apologize. Brian Hedge, unfortunately, a little too far back as of now to be in this battle. So yeah, I mean, oh, that was Aaron Rockefeller, I believe, being taken out. No, it's not. That was a lap to rider. Ha! Alrighty, so out front, I mean, this is really what I was talking about. Shirley's already taken a 7-second lead, 5 laps in. So really, it's going to be a battle between Rogan and Aaron. Rogan shows Aaron a wheel and he's going to get it. Aaron looked like he wanted to try to make a lunge for it, but couldn't. So, I mean, jeez. I mean, these two are probably going to be back and forth. Aaron's trying to get the momentum to go for it. He wants it. He wants it back. Rogan, a very solid rider all around. We've only seen him a couple times this season, but really nothing bad to say about him. Other than, maybe he focuses a little too much on the lap times. Well, I feel like, he probably has the results to show for it at this point. I just realized, boy, oh boy. We have not been able to, you've probably not been able to hear this race the entire time. I am so sorry for that. Switched everything over last minute and forgot to put the audio. Forgot to fix the audio level. So Rogan has been passed by Aaron though. I'm assuming I missed that in the midst of my little off-topic discussion. Gap out front is still 6 or 7 seconds. That updated right as I was about to say 7. So 6 to 7 seconds is that gap out front. Rogan still right here with Aaron. I mean, these two are getting after it right now. Rogan just wants it. There's a mistake coming out of Rockefeller. Rogan makes the pass quite easily. I didn't know if Rockefeller was going to have that momentum to hold it. Rogan is down, though. That is the one problem that I have seen consistently throughout practice and qualifying was that tough block collecting so many people. The collisions on it, I mean, it is an insta legs. No matter how fast you're going, no matter where you hit it, I mean, it basically just takes you out no matter what. Rogan, though, still holding on there. No one really close to the top 3 riders. Well, yeah, no one really there close to the top 3. Rogan still, he was trying to hold on. Shirley's going to take the win, though, followed by Rockefeller. Rogan, yeah. There's 2 seconds there. I'm not sure. Cuts could come into play, but I feel like it'd be a lot to get 2 seconds of cuts on this track. We'll have to kind of wait and see for the final verdict. So yeah, no. Nothing in the top 3 has changed. Shirley will take home first. Rockefeller in second. Rogan McIntosh in third. Followed by Cody B, Dylan, Carson, Ethan, Walther, Keen, Jordan, Brian, and unfortunately Norton not making it. I say unfortunately very loosely though, as not a lot of guys really wanted him here. So we will have another brief intermission. Chance for me to collect myself right now. I'm kind of scattered doing this. It feels weird getting back into it. That off week, man. So yeah, I'll be back while we wait. So yeah. Wow, that is atrocious. I'm disappointed in myself. I just found a random non-copywritten soundtrack to try to play, and my gosh, that was horrendous. So I'm back, obviously. Surprise, surprise. A little bit of a recap. I mean, not sure what everyone's take is here. Doesn't seem like the racing has really been there. I mean, we've seen out of your championship kind of contenders, we've seen some great battles. But other than that, I mean, I feel like the event, I mean, it's just kind of down right now. I think the low turnout probably has to do with it. But, we're doing the best. Trying to do the best I can to make it entertaining for you guys. It's obviously going to be a shorter stream tonight. And I know next week we'll. Let me look at the schedule. Next week will be kind of well, not kind of your final round. It'll. Oh, okay, yeah. Here we go. Here we go. So. Okay, so yes. Now, next week will be the 26th. And that will be in Las Vegas, Nevada. That will be your championship or your final round. Kind of your final chance to make the lunge for the championship. I mean, this is an important race, really. And I know we won't have. I know we won't, obviously, with there only being 8 people. We won't have head to heads, which will be a little unfortunate. They're quite enjoyable to watch most of the time, and just unfortunately, we gotta do some finagling with the low turnout. This is a great time, though. I mean, if you're watching and you're interested, join the Finca Arenacross Discord and get in on the action next week. Anyone can really show up. Sign up for the appropriate class, obviously, and nothing bad's really gonna happen. Show up, race, have some fun. I mean, there's a good chance that you could win. Get up on the live stream, send your skins in the Discord, the skins thread, or send them directly to me on Discord. Discord is Zooks. You'll see me in there. But yeah, So I do believe we will have a. I mean, if you haven't noticed, the stadium I think looks different. I never really pay attention to the stadium that much. 29-4. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. This is always like the hardest to. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Let's see here. No, that's not what we want. Um, not windowed. Maybe it is that we want. No, it's not. Probably just need to put her in windowed so that I can click out without the stream freezing. So yeah, it's been a little bit of an anticlimactic night, but I mean we got a pretty interesting we got some pretty interesting main events happening. So my understanding with it being a triple crown tonight or a triple crown format with not a lot of people showing up for pro is it'll probably go pro AMS, Pro, Super Mini, and then the final Pro. That's probably how it's going to go. It's alternating, so we'll kind of have to see here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do a little bit of a red flag here. I mean, nothing really coming out. This is just lineup. A little bit of a sight lap. Some confusion amongst who should be in and who shouldn't. Really just more people needing in that weren't in. So yeah, there will be rerunning scripts here just to see kind of who makes it or see who made it and who didn't. That way everyone gets a chance to race. Alrighty, so here we go. Hopefully with this will fix everything. If not, we'll have to run the scripts probably one more time just to make sure. Looks like though I'm seeing everyone. It's a double stacked gate. I just want to point out Ryan Fleming definitely probably going to get lit kit from me. That is a beautiful TM with that beautiful light blue gear, baby blue. I mean, that's a pretty cool kit. Alrighty, we're finally. I'm not sure. This should be lineup check. Hopefully it is. See, yeah, this is where I need the windowed. I need the windowed really quick. That way I can get you guys audio. So you're not just listening to my ugly ass or my ugly voice. I mean, like, you can kind of hear it, but not really. My sim is just very quiet. I got sensitive ears. Not really, but I just don't care to try to talk over the game, so I try to set it a little lower. But anyways, here we are for 250 Pro main event number 1. 32nd board has dropped, and the gates are about to drop as well. Oh, look. That was Reyes, 100% that got the whole shot there. It's the only guy coming out of it, though, that made the lunge was Spicer. Timmy Briscoe following right behind him. Rogan McIntosh in third. Noah in fourth. Reyes in fifth. Where's our points leader? We're looking for him. Seth Garrett down in P10. Not sure how long these heat races are going to be. Or, sorry, main events. That is not good, though, for your points leader to be down that far. He just needs some good points coming out of tonight to secure this. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Sonny Spicer is a big contender for the title. I mean, he's up there looking to close it. Trying to see where. Oh. Okay, so in P9 says Shirley. A couple of riders colliding there. That's Thorson and Fleming. So that now is going to put only Reyes between the two guys battling right now. Really, these are your top three guys for the 250 Pro right now. Seth Garrett, J.R. Reyes, and Seth Shirley. I almost called him Seth Garrett. These three. I know Reyes and Shirley are the two that are tied for points, and Seth Garrett is out in front. I think he really, at this point, my best advice, breathe. You really just need to breathe on these laps. Finish ahead of your rivals. Make sure you get the points over them. You're going to lose some, unfortunately, but really got to stay in the right mindset. Championship. I don't even know how to say the word. Sonny Spicer, though, out front. Rogan has now moved up into second. These two are blitzing the track. These two are some of the best pros to watch out there. So we'll have to kind of wait and see. Rogan, Rogan almost collected by a lapped rider. These two, man, not even a second. I'd say roughly 4/10 at most separate these two. Two are just neck and neck. We're gonna be monitoring. Yeah, I was right. 4/10. Oh, Rogan is gone for the pass on Spicer. He gets it. We're going to be watching, though. Seth Garrett has lost a position to Reyes. So Seth Shirley, I'm pretty sure, has passed Reyes and Garrett, if I'm looking up at the board correctly. I mean, these are defining. This is a defining round for the championship. Yeah, oh my. Seth Shirley has moved up into third. 6 seconds behind Sonny Spicer. So still got a kind of tight battle going on between the two. Lapped riders, if I had to guess, lapped riders are going to be the problems caused in these fights. These two are very consistent, very fast. And Seth Shirley, I mean, we've seen him. He doesn't really need an introduction. There he was in the whoops. I mean, he's closing in on these guys. He's gained about 5/10 in the last lap. Or maybe last lap and a half. I mean, this is where things start to kind of tighten up. Oh, here we go. This is where I was talking about with the lapped riders slowing these two down. Doesn't really look like they affected Rogan cases. It looks like Spicer went for the double-double there. Spicer messed up. He's not able to get the main line. Allow a little bit of a gap to grow between him and McIntosh. Seth Garrett has officially moved up into third. That is huge coming from P10. Seth Shirley. Now, in fifth, just one position separates these two. Oh my gosh, I am fumbling. So excited. So Shirley makes the pass. So now this is kind of the battle everyone wanted to see. Two championship guys going at it. Shirley trying to make up the points. Seth Garrett trying to maintain the points. Oh, bit of a mistake. Seth is going to be very, very defensive. He's got to make sure that inside's not open. He's got his rival right behind him. A good drive through the whoops should allow one of these two to make the move. Shirley not going to go for it yet. Both mess up. Shirley's down. Oh, no. Oh, so with that mistake, that's going to make it really easy. Spicer is taking the lead. I'm not even sure. McIntosh is dropped to 8th. So after the mix-up, it'll be Sonny Spicer battling Seth Garrett, another teammate. Both of these guys are also battling. I'm not sure how far back Spicer is in this championship. I mean, this is crazy. We've seen a lot happen from 10th. Oh no. I'm not sure who that was. Someone has taken Sonny or hit Sonny Spicer and slowed him down, going backwards. So that's going to allow Seth Garrett to win. Followed by Spicer, then Timmy Briscoe getting his first podium of the season. Well, podium, we could technically give it to him. Hayden Stevenson finishing 4th. Rogan McIntosh dropping, unfortunately, from 2nd to 5th. Seth Shirley in 6th. Reyes in 8th. So that's really the main event Seth Garrett needed. He holds on to the win by 6/10. Looking, so yeah, he had almost 5 seconds in cuts. Man, that's a relief off of Seth Garrett's shoulders right now. Shirley and Reyes are probably beating themselves up a little bit. I mean, Shirley especially. Shirley was ahead of Seth in 3rd and then went down and dropped back. He finishes 7th, actually, looking at it. And Reyes finishes 8th. So I'm not sure. So, oh no, okay. So Shirley does end up off of cuts finishing 6th. Christopher McPherson on the Boots House bike is going to finish 7th. And then Reyes will finish 8th. So man, I'm not really sure with points how this is going to affect the race tonight. I'm not the best with the Olympic style scoring. So we'll kind of, unfortunately, I'm so sorry. To see the standings after tonight, if anyone is even interested, you will have to join the Finca Arenacross Discord. It's not the same as the Finca Motorsports Discord. Obviously, that's for the team and just kind of the community. The Arenacross server is for the series. Obviously, no one. I mean, obviously, everyone knows that, but those will have your. Those will definitely. I mean, that'll be the best server to see points. So here we go. This is going to be 250 AMS heat race or main event. This will be a 10+1. That last one, I think. I'm pretty sure I want to say it was like a 5+1. So, alrighty, so we're gonna be getting 250 AM heat or main event underway. Keep wanting to call them heat races. Alrighty, we're awaiting the drop of the 30-second board. In which case, we will be seeing Race Cobble and Liam Ruella. He was very far outside for a change. It's gonna be a little weird. He's looking to really get the race win. Cobble obviously wants it too. Cobble's gonna get the whole shot. He's gonna maintain the lead. Ruella, unfortunately, back in the pack. He's not gotten collected. He's just made some contact. A lot of guys down, so Ruella is gonna clear all of that in fifth. Brian Hedge just taking the lead though. Race Cobble right behind him. Carson Keene will separate the championship rivals. I mean, Race Cobble looking to get around Brian Hedge. He needs to make up as many points as he can right now to try to close that gap. It is absolutely dire that he tried to get around Brian Hedge, but if he can't, that will open the door for Ruella, who has run a very strong race. He's run some very strong races and made some impressive comebacks. So there's a chance we could see him maybe win. I'm not really sure. I'm not seeing him. Yes, no, I'm sorry. He's moved up into fourth now. Sure. Yeah. Oh, Brian Hedge is allowed Race Cobble through after an unfortunate mistake. I mean, a lapped rider. Oh, I thought for sure he might have been Invis. I thought for sure though, Race Cobble was gonna go down. Oh, I saw Ruella there. Had some contact made with him. Oh, he is down. So this is not good. I'm not sure why it's doing that. So this is not good. On one end of the racetrack, you've got your championship rival looking to win his second main event of the season. And then you've got yourself who unfortunately is struggling to make it through these big packs or the mid pack. You know, these are crucial points. Right now it's more of a recovery ride than a trying to lock away the championship. I mean, Kobe, sorry, I keep saying Colby. Kobe Gilsdorf has moved up into third. Brian Hedge in second. So we got three VSR riders right now, all in position. Second, third, and fourth. Ruella in fifth. Like I said, he's trying to make a recovery ride. He needs it. It's going to be kind of exciting. That's Jordan Miller down on the back of the berm. So Ruella now back up into fourth. Jordan Miller's dropping to eighth. Yeah, he's dropped down to eighth. Gilsdorf not really making up much time there. Ruella, though, I mean, here's kind of the dilemma. Do you push at this point in the race and risk the chance at losing the red plate? I don't know if it's worth it. I know, let me see. Hopefully that doesn't kick you guys. No, it doesn't. Okay, we just won't have audio. I just want to see really quick. So yeah, 7 points separate Ruella and Cobble. So this will most likely it could affect the title going into the final round. Give the red plate to Race Cobble. I mean, you never really know. He's still out front. Got a 5 second gap to, or 5.5 second gap to Hedge. Gilsdorf is still running third. Ruella, right here is in fourth. I think I said Gilsdorf was in fourth. He's in third. Hedge in second, and then Reese Cobble in first. So these have been some pretty. I mean, this has been a pretty tame main event. Not a whole lot of exciting stuff happening. Ruella is about to make the pass for third, it looks. Yeah. So here's your little battle for third. Ruella really honestly needs it. And I think that's Hedge right there too. So there's a chance things are looking up for him. He gets around Gilsdorf, who's unfortunately crashed in the whoops. He's knocking on Brian Hedge's door. It could be pretty hard to catch up to your leader. But right now, I think Ruella, all he needs to do is really just tackle getting around a Hedge. He's got to do it quick and efficiently without making a mistake like that. He doesn't lose a whole lot of time, but that's the problem. You can't lose time in these situations. He's got to get around Hedge. I mean, he's done a really good job recovering. He gets around Hedge, is probably going to get some cuts there. He's going to secure the pass, though, by going in the inside. So now this is where it's going to start changing. We're going to look. He's going to start trying to chip away at the time between him and Cobble, which is 14.5 seconds. I mean, in Arenacross, lapped riders, one of them clips you. I mean, there's a chance. He's still got a solid chance. But it's going to be very hard if he can't get around lapped riders. But like that, it's just costly. Yeah, and the lapped rider is going to hold him up. Oh, man. So, yeah. 20 seconds is now the gap. This is becoming an issue. And now we've got a battle for second. Sorry. Brian Hedge still keeping it close. Ruella saves it from crashing, but Hedge goes for it. Oh my God, they switch back. Ruella's going to hold on to second. Oh, Hedge tried going for the inside move there. These two putting on a little bit of a show. This is really what I've kind of been waiting for all night. It's a nice little battle like this. Hedge has made a mistake, though, behind Ruella. I don't think Ruella has realized that yet, so now there is a bit of a gap. Not out of the woods yet. We're going to check on Race Cobble. Running fastest lap is at 37. Ruella with a 29.4. I mean, man. He needs to be going faster. Or he needs a mistake out of Race Cobble. I'm not sure what Ruella is doing. He drops the bike, though. That's going to allow Hedge to be right back on his door, but Hedge goes down and is collected in the whoops. So Gilsdorf is going to get around Hedge. Oh, and Ruella is down. That is not what he needed. He needs to stay up. So that is going to allow Gilsdorf now the chance to battle for a second. Hedge here too. I mean, this is going to really be tight. This is going to be a tight battle. Gilsdorf has made the move on Ruella. Ruella tries to get the move back on Gilsdorf. Unsuccessful. Ruella. Oh no, he is down. He tried closing the door on Gilsdorf. It does not work. And Kobe will hold on for second. Oh, excuse me. This is getting intense. So he's going to hold third. Hedge still here. with contention to take even more points away from Ruella. Not much time is left. Meanwhile, all this is going down. Race Cobble's out in front thinking, where's everyone at? He's got a nice gap. I mean, this is we're gonna have to look here. Oh wait. Oh, so no. Wait. Timing and scoring has messed up for me here. I'm not sure if these two are on the same lap. Ruella, though, has moved back up into second. We're looking. So, yeah, no. You are seeing Race Cobble and Ruella right there, but Ruella has been lapped. So the chance at coming back here, really not an option, obviously, at this stage in the race. Cobble's put on quite the performance. This is the final lap, so yeah. Lap rider there trying to stay out of the way. I'm not sure with the way Ruella's riding, my timing and scoring could just be messed up. So we're gonna see. Oh yeah, no. Gilsdorf though in third. Race Cobble is going to be finishing the race in first. He is your winner here tonight for the 250 AMs. Ruella in second. Gilsdorf was able to squeeze out just another lap, so still contention that he comes home in second. Hedge finishes fourth. Brody Jenner in he's not finished, but he's in fifth. Looking, so yeah. Ruella's going to go ahead and claim second. Gilsdorf stays on the bike, rounding the final turn. He'll come home for his first podium of the season. And my oh my, that was quite a shakeup. Oh, wait. So we're looking here. So Gilsdorf, after cut, is close enough to ruin Ruella's points. He'll lose more points to Race Cobble, as now Gilsdorf will officially be your second place finisher. Brian Hedge. Oh, wait, no. Okay. I got a little ahead of myself. So the order is going to be Race Cobble, Ruella. Oh, wait. I completely messed that up. Oh, boy. So Ruella passes Gilsdorf. Gilsdorf will go ahead and finish in third. I mean, still an impressive race. I got way too excited there. Hedge in fourth, Brody Jenner in fifth, Jordan Miller in sixth. So now we'll be here for 250, or no, sorry. Yeah, 250 Pro. Really just Pro. Pro main event number 2 is about to get underway here. That was quite a shakeup for the AMS class. Somehow, though, Race Cobble and Liam Ruella are able to finish 1 and 2. And that's good enough to keep the points close. Let me check here. Just to be sure. So that'll still be a 6-point gap, if I'm not mistaken. If I have points correct here. Oh, wow. At least a point back. So, obviously, you know, at this point, there's really only 4 guys to keep an eye out for with where they're finishing. That's going to be Seth Garrett, J.R. Reyes, and Seth Shirley. Let me double check. I'm not sure how far back Spicer is. No, Spicer's there too. gap there quite significant, though. I think that's 7 points. Yeah, 7 points that separate those four guys. So yeah, I mean things are shaping up to. I mean it's gonna be an interesting race. Guy we're going to have to watch for though, Seth Shirley, who's kind of just out of the last few weeks come out of nowhere. Reyes gets the whole shot. Seth Shirley off to a great start. Seth Garrett is in third. I'm not sure who that is. That's Hayden Stevenson in second. Reyes in fourth. I'm not sure where Spicer is. But your three championship guys right now, neck and neck. Really four. So I think I see Spicer in the back there. Yeah, so Spicer's still there. Seth Garrett, I don't think he really needs to push here. You know, we've been very harsh with Seth. He's raced very solid tonight. I think he just needs to stay here. Don't need to really push. I mean, obviously, you know, you can push if you want. Really, though, I think playing patient would probably be his best bet. I mean, Shirley, unfortunately, has made some grave mistakes tonight. We've seen him drop from first to sixth and then have to go through the LCQ. Something interesting could happen here. So, Reyes and still in fourth. Rogan is creeping up here on Spicer. Christopher McPherson on the Boots House. The Boots House bike is in ninth, followed by Fleming in 10th and Rockefeller in 11th. So right now the three-way battle for first is still underway. A mistake though by Seth. He's gonna pinch off Stevenson. That's gonna allow Seth to make a little bit of a gap. I don't think Stevenson will try to make an aggressive move on Seth. Kind of tiptoeing, doesn't want to be the reason a rider wins or loses the championship. I don't blame him. I mean, in any series, you really don't want to be that guy. But yeah, I mean, Seth Shirley's got a 2.5 second gap right now. Sitting comfortably. I mean, just an astonishing series of events. Right now, though, I believe with a 2-2, with a 2-2, Seth will be in contention to win tonight's main event. Shirley's gonna have to hope, I believe. He's gonna have to hope for a big shunt out of Seth. Seth Shirley's really gonna have to hope for a mistake from Seth Garrett to get back into this. It looks like Seth might just be chilling right now, kind of just dialing it back, riding relaxed. You know, he's got Stevenson right there. Stevenson's still keeping him honest though. Seth's obviously pulled away, but Stevenson's kind of just reminding Seth that, you know, he's still here. I'm not sure that was not a leader that was down. Kind of just seeing if this battle between Seth and Stevenson unfolds. Doesn't really look like it might. Yeah, Hayden's still just right there. Reyes losing time. Sonny Spicer now on Reyes, though. That could be interesting. Spicer's come back here to make the move on, try to make the move on Reyes. Meanwhile, still nothing really changing here. Seems like the gap between Garrett and Stevenson is getting bigger. Seth, I mean, really, for sick as he's been, oh no. The commentator's curse. I did not cause that. I just want to clarify. I did didn't even get out what I was gonna say, but I'm definitely not gonna say it now. Still, though, I mean, Seth's still in a comfortable position. I mean, I don't think there's any reason to hit the panic button. He's probably. Oh no! Wait, that was Seth Shirley. Shirley is down. So Stevenson's in third. Shirley's now in second. Seth Garrett is in the lead. So just when you thought, oh man, Seth going over the berm was gonna cost him, it's really not. Obviously, without that mistake, though, there'd be a much bigger gap between him and Shirley. I think all Seth needs to do, though, keep the heart rate low, stay calm and collected, and just finish out these last few laps. It is crucial for him. A 2-1 will be much better than a 2-2. And, you know, there's the looming thought. I mean, Shirley is moving, though, is the problem. He is absolutely moving on this track. I mean, we're seeing two guys pushing the bikes to the absolute limits on this track. This is fun. Shirley is down. He has gone legs. Seth has won the battle for now. Do not be worried. These two will still probably have to battle it out next week. Not sure if that is a final. Yes, so this is the white flag for Seth Garrett. Absolutely killing it right now. Probably, I'd say personally, his best performance of the season. He's really truly stepped up where he needed to step up. I mean, these have not been two easy main events, and he's going to pull it off here. Seth Garrett will win main event number 2 for the pro class. Absolutely stunning ride from him. Stevenson comes home in second, Shirley in third. Reyes, man, coming home in fourth. He's put on a heck of a ride. McPherson, who I believe was 7th or 8th at the start of this, climbs his way back up into 5th. What a ride out of these guys. Spicer, unfortunately, no, not unfortunately. Well, yeah, he is unfortunately in 6th. Still keeping it close, though, with Reyes. And Estrella comes home in 8th, McIntosh in 9th, Rockefeller in 10th, and Ryan Fleming will finish 11th. Absolutely stunning ride, though, out of the 97 of Seth Garrett. Definitely doesn't have the fastest lap, but I mean, he's putting it in. He's doing what he's got to do. The fastest lap, actually, right now. Twenty 29 sorry, 28.8 is the fastest lap in this race, run by Seth Shirley. So not really much separated those two's lap times, but man, that's just a hard one to. Just a hard one to discuss. I mean, so much happened. I gotta give the utmost credit to Seth Garrett. But now here is where things get interesting. It'll be another battle between Shirley, Reyes, Spicer, and Seth Garrett for Super Mini. Actually, no, we will not have We will not see Shirley in this battle. He is about 27 points out of it. Really, it's gonna. It's going to be a close one between Seth Garrett, Reyes, and Sonny Spicer. It is 7 points separate them. This is huge. This will be another critical race, I feel like. Not really that I feel like. I mean, this is an extremely critical race for Seth. He's got to at least finish ahead. I'd say really the big guys that he's got to finish ahead of are going to be Reyes and Spicer. Definitely got to finish ahead of Reyes. But it looks like he. I mean, if he wants. Obviously, he doesn't want to cough up points to Spicer, but I think if worst comes to worst, he needs to at least make sure he's ahead of Reyes. To see, though. I mean, shoot. Shirley is another big one to watch out for. Yeah, I mean, you just saw the battle between him and Seth Garrett. Those two are lightning quick. I mean, but Seth has proven that he's more than capable of holding on for the win. So, here we go, though. We're getting the final main event out of the way before the or we're getting the last main event before the final 250 Pro main event. Number 3 out of the way. We do have a rider that is not on the proper bike. That might result in a. Oh no, this is just lineup. I apologize, folks. You put the cart before the horse. So the main event. So the final main event here is going, or the final one before the last. Before the final one before the conclusion of the 250 the pro class. And this is basically just a pro class. But yeah, so here we go. Things are looking interesting for the main event. It's really going to be between the 97, 95, and 72. 44, I don't think there's enough. I don't think there's a way. Oh no. I think that was Timmy Briscoe that caused that. I think he was the rider that just flew out of there. Aiden Stevenson in first, followed by Rockefeller, then Spicer, then Garrett with Estrella following right behind Seth Garrett. And Race Cobble here following behind Estrella. So this really just becomes a big thing with Seth where he's really got to finish ahead of Spicer. Estrella's already kind of, yeah, and that will do it. He's going to check up just a little bit, not get aggressive with Spicer or with Stevenson. Spicer in the background. That's what I was going to say. Has made a little bit of a mistake. Reyes is back into 7th, so this is ideal for Seth right now. He really just wants to chill and stay here in this position. You know, you can obviously battle, but like, you know, you don't want to push it, I feel like. I feel like it's really just not worth the push when you're in this situation. Spicer's dropped back to 9th. Oh my. So Shirley's climbed up into 4th. Reyes is now up into 5th. Okay. So Seth is in second. He gets around Stevenson. They collide though. Stevenson not gone legs, but gets his front wheel locked up. Able to recover though. So definitely ideal for Seth now. Definitely just wants to stay in this position. Continue to grow the gap. Gets a little sketchy in the whoops there. Oh my. Oh no, he is down. All he needed to do was just not collide. So he doesn't lose second. But that will allow Shirley to get just a little closer. Now Shirley is not in contention to win the title for this class. But Seth still needs to stay out in front of him. He cannot, he doesn't want to risk not gaining the maximum amount of points that he can. That's why this hunt right now, again, for Stevenson is so important. He's got to get up there, make the pass around Stevenson to get the maximum amount of points that he can to ensure that Spicer and Reyes don't have the points that or don't gain points on them. Looks like Reyes has dropped back to 6th, Spicer now in 7th. So those two will be battling. I mean, the championships here are so close that it's just not even funny. I mean, how can you call this a fun race when you're literally in title contention and you're just trying to hold on? Yeah, we're starting to get into the lapped riders. So Stevenson, yeah, there's Stevenson. There's Seth Garrett on the left side of the screen. So Seth Garrett is going to be getting around Reyes here potentially. Reyes doesn't look like he's budging off of that main line though. So he's going to have to go for an aggressive pass. Almost clips his front wheel. So Reyes is starting to slow Seth up just a little bit. Making sure that he doesn't get the maximum amount of points. These are teammates though. So you got to kind of wonder, oh, mistake out of Reyes. That no longer is the question. It's no longer in question. I was gonna say, how long do you hold up your teammate for? You know, I mean, championship rival, yeah, but you know, at the same time, he's your teammate. You gotta be gentle with him. Definitely don't want to risk straining the relationship there, even though it is a fun race. I've seen some people blow up at a fun race before and lose friendships. Not able to see that gap. The gap's not very big though between Hayden and Seth. That's definitely reeled him in. So we'll kind of be waiting to see here. We're at the halfway mark in this main event, and I mean, still looking. Reyes back up into 5th. Sonny Spicer's dropped to 8th. Seth Shirley is in. It's dropped back to 8th actually. I mean, these are the defining laps in a championship, really. A 6-second gap now has grown between Stevenson and Garrett, so obviously a mistake coming out of Seth. Yeah, I see why. So Reyes has managed to get back around Seth, and he's kind of holding Seth up. I mean, there's a 6-second gap between Seth and 3rd. Oh, Reyes and Seth Garrett almost collide. A little bit of contact there, but you know, this is the other thing I was telling you about. You know, these are teammates. How hard do they race each other in these moments? Reyes opens the door for Seth. Yeah, he's just going to let Seth through. So, I mean, oh, let me get the... Oh, a mistake out of Seth. He almost goes down. Oh, Stevenson's still out front. We're at the 6.5-second mark. Aaron's closing in on Seth. I mean, don't know if I can really say that, I guess, looking at it. I mean, it's closer than what Seth would want, I feel like, definitely. So, Seth's gained, well, he gained a little bit of time. That gap Rockefeller is down, so that gap that I was just about to say is closing is no longer closing. Surprisingly, for a main event with such an importance, it's been quite calm. I mean, this has definitely been the most tame main event. So, yeah, I mean, there's not really been much. Seth doing just a stellar job. I mean, that's all I can really say about the race right now. Seth is doing a stellar job to just ride his heart out and make sure that he gets the most amount of points that he can. Lap the rider here, though, could. No, he will not come into play. So, actually, that was not a lap the rider. That was Hayden Stevenson. So, Seth Garrett now has taken the lead. There's just a little over a minute and a half left in this before the white flag. Actually, did I see the white flag? Yes, I did see the white flag. So this is the final lap. Must have dropped it down to an 8-minute race. And the man, the myth, the legend, Seth Garrett will take the Super Mini win tonight. Absolutely crucial to the points. Hayden Stevenson finishing second. Jeremy Estrella looking to come home here in third, battling with Sonny Spicer. So Estrella will finish third. Rockefeller here in fourth. He's going to hold it out. Reyes in sixth. Sonny Spicer. I can't tell. So Spicer gains a spot over Rogan McIntosh. So the guys that really needed to step up, unfortunately, finish 7th and 8th, 6th and 7th. Sorry, huge race though for Seth. This alleviates a little bit of the pressure, at least for Super Mini. I mean, things will still be hot coming in. Still be hot. Things will still be tight coming into the final round for at least 250 Pro. But as for now, that gap, I mean, that could be like an 11, maybe a 12-point gap for next week. And again, I just want to apologize to y'all. I've really not had the energy tonight that I have had the last few weeks. Just been really chaotic. So yeah. So here we go. This will be the final 250 Pro main event of the night. Seth Garrett A win in this will guarantee a overall win for him. I I mean, I'm pretty sure a 1-2-1 or a 2-1-1 is going to be good enough to get it. Really needs to shoot. I'd say comfortably shoot for a top 3 this race. Still, give him a comfortable chance to at least get second in this. Yeah, here's the man. Just an absolutely dominating season out of these two classes for him. I mean, looking at it, I mean, I think it was round 2. Yeah, round 2, he DNF'd. And now he went from DNFing to leading the thing. So, I mean, it just goes to show you hard work goes a long, long way. And we'll be watching Seth here for the next, well, hopefully watching Seth for the next 7 minutes, 8 minutes. As the race kind of winds down. Seth is down first lap, though, first turn. Oh, Shirley's down. Shirley's taken out by Stevenson. Spicer is going to be in the lead, followed by McIntosh, then Reyes. Seth Garrett is in 7th, so this is not an ideal start. Really needs to pick it up, dust it off. What's happened has happened. Now he just needs to work on getting around Seth Shirley. Seth Shirley is the man he's got to finish ahead of to try to secure as many points as he can. That's McIntosh on the 45 that's down, almost collecting Seth. Seth able to get around it. I mean, man, oh man. We got a tight battle though. Well, it was kind of tight. Now it's not. Between Spicer and Reyes. Still, though, I mean, this is the guy we got to kind of keep our eyes out for. He needs to make up the positions. Oh, there's a lot of things happening there. Collects himself, though. So, after that little stump, he moves up into 4th. Rogan right ahead of him still. So the question is, though, will Rogan let Seth Garrett by? Or is he still just going to battle as hard as he can? I'm not sure. I don't know. These are teammates here. Team orders kind of can't come into play. Not that you really need team orders in a fun race, but that's Shirley in the background making a mistake. So Seth's able to get a little bit more of a comfy gap. He really needs to get past McIntosh. If he gets past McIntosh, that'd be crucial. Because I think right now the two overall contenders, I'm not even sure who's the overall contender for this. I'm not gonna lie to you. We'll just have to kind of wait and see how this battle unfolds. Briscoe has made a mistake though, so that's gonna slow everyone down and allow Seth Garrett to just ease back in. We got about 5 minutes left in this. 5.5 minutes ish. So we'll have to kind of see. And this could be championship. I mean, this will be championship defining. I'm trying to look back here for Shirley. So Shirley, oh, that's McIntosh down. So, oh, that's McIntosh. Seth's moved up into 2nd. And then Seth Shirley's now in 3rd. So that was Briscoe and McIntosh being collected in that corner. Spicer holding it strong out front, though. And here's the man, or 2-1-2 should definitely be enough for the overall. I'm sure a 2-1-1 though sounds a lot more appealing to him. He's got to make up 5 seconds without taking himself out. There's a gap forming behind him though. Not 11 seconds between him and second, or him and third. Oh, and Seth is down. Seth Shirley though still not going to be able to. I mean, he'll be able to catch up, but oh yeah, that'll put Seth Shirley right on Seth Garrett. So after that unfortunate mistake, I mean, still gonna keep things tight. Seth now is, or Garrett's just got, Seth Garrett's just gotta not make a mistake. I mean, really, at least finish ahead of Seth Shirley. I mean, now it just, I mean, I'm not sure with Olympic style scoring where he'll finish, but oh no, and he's down again. That is devastating right now. Meanwhile, a man that's not been getting much screen time but deserves it, Sonny Spicer, has crawled away to a 10-second gap. Just absolutely riding flawlessly. I'm pretty sure he won the first one. I'm not sure. Not actually sure. I'm not going to go on record and say that. We'll have to watch though the top. I mean, just to kind of see the gap. We're going to go back here. Seth. Yeah, there's quite the gap. Seth Garrett with another mistake. He's legs. He is legs. Oh man, so that will really tighten things up coming into the final round. So Garrett now has dropped back to P7, gonna be battling here with McPherson. Friends of Seth Shirley. Will he do Shirley a favor and try to hold Seth Garrett up? I mean, I could see it, but I also can't see McPherson being the type of guy to do that. Not really sure what to think here. Seth Garrett's trying to make a pass on McPherson. There's that inside double triple line that I talked about at the beginning. Really doesn't look like he lost much time to McPherson. He went triple double. Seth though on the back. He tries going up the inside of McPherson. McPherson doing such a good job as Spicer will win. McPherson doing such a good job of holding him off though. That's Briscoe coming in second. Seth Shirley in third. Seth Garrett has made the pass. And he's not gonna try to make the move back on Seth Garrett. So at the conclusion of the race tonight, I missed it, but Sonny Spicer, a well-deserved victory. Followed by Timmy Briscoe, who I believe this is his second podium on the night. Seth Shirley in third. Hayden Stevenson. I'm not sure what just happened there. So, I mean, with that is the conclusion of tonight's race. It was a very kind of chaotic event, where we saw a lot go down. Unfortunately, some things that didn't need to go down went down. But with that being said, we'll see y'all next week for hopefully an exciting showdown where we're looking to crown 3 champions. Where, the points are close enough, anything can happen. So that is it for tonight.